Hey, I want to show you a piece of nature that can literally change your life. I'm standing next to a bamboo stalk, and uh, and this stalk, just a few days ago, was the size of this stalk over here. I come out to exercise every day, and I noticed these different stalks here, and it was amazing to me to see how fast these stalks grew. Each one of them. Here's another one. These were very small stalks just 3-4 days ago, and now they are literally touching the sky. And it just amazed me in terms of how fast they were growing, and I just wondered about that. But all of a sudden, it came to me and it struck me that God has given us an example of how we in our lives can grow at an exponential rate and make quantum leaps in terms of the things that we do, particularly when there's circumstances going on around us that we don't like or that we want to see change. And I looked at these stalks, and looked at, well, what is it? Why is it that they grow so fast? Well, there's several reasons. Number one, they've got a great root system that absorbs the nutrients in the soil, so they've got great soil around them. The second thing is that they're built differently. They're hollow, but they're made sturdy so that they stand up and stay straight as they grow. And the third thing is that they process light more efficiently than other plants. So they've got a system built in that allows them to process this light so that all of these three things come together. Look, you see where they go. And the same thing can be true for us. God has given us everything we need for exponential growth to make quantum leaps to change our circumstances. And number one, and that formula is, number one, you've got to be willing to learn. You've got to be willing to learn. You've got to have a teachable spirit. Luke 2:52 says that even Jesus grew in learning before man and God. And we know the story of when his mother was out looking for him, she came back and found him learning from the elders. So you've got to have a teachable spirit and be willing to learn. Second thing is, you've got to be willing to change. Absolutely have to be willing to change. Change comes about very rapidly these days, and you can't fear it, because God has given you everything that you need to make the changes that you need to make in order to get the circumstances and results that you want in your life. And remember this, which is the last thing. You've got to be willing to implement the change. That's the most important part of this. You've got to be willing to implement the change, and know this, that the faster you implement the change, the faster you will get the results you want to see. You know, success loves speed. Money loves speed. A change in relationships loves speed. So know that you've got to do it. You've got to act quickly, because with all the circumstances going around in our society and in the economy these days, with technology and artificial intelligence and ChatGPT and all those things, a lot of things are changing. But we have the capability of adapting to those things and implementing a lot of the things that we see coming without fear. So put that system in place, and you'll go a long way in terms of being able to get to a place where you're comfortable with all the changes that are taking place in society. So you take care. Peace out.